this is what it started like this morning. This is what it looked like this morning, but now it's turned into that black ice. So it is definitely getting slippery. Schools like here at Western Elementary take up to 3 hours to clean. So what you can see behind me right now is they're wiping everything down. This is the first step. It's a 3-step process. Right now it's pretty busy. You can see all these cars lined up, but another thing people need to be worried about, the weather. And it's pretty windy out here right now. You can see it and feel it. It's away from tip-off and fans are pouring in. You can see behind me the student section is almost full and they're about to have to go to the upper deck. It is very quiet and empty out here, but earlier today it was a completely different scene as family and friends lined up to remember and honor Lieutenant Eric Hill. We posted a poll to the KLBK Facebook page asking viewers, do you believe the city and TxDOT does a good job removing snow and ice from the Lubbock roads? Today in Jones County was the first day of trials for Dylan Gage Compton, who was charged with killing correctional officer Mary Ann Johnson. They wanted a way to remember all those lives that were lost over the years. That's why the architect used this special design, taking the sunbeams. This is the spot where the car got swept away. And as you can see, it's not on the road anymore. Cars are still driving on by and it's gotten better, but the water is still moving pretty fast, even though that happened at 5:30 a.m. this morning. Chief Sandridge explained to us that the 5 officers were outside the back bedroom door negotiating with McGinnon's. It's safe to say parents are shocked as something like this is playing out in an environment they never expected. This was a very different scene with police cars and people close to the victim lining the streets. If you've ever driven by here, you've seen the 2 planes behind me that are stationed at Dias, the C-130 and B-1. Going into these next 5 weeks in runoffs, what is your strategy? That's why they made this sign and keep it up all year round to show people that they are in a shortage for bus drivers. People are still coming in. It's gotten bigger and better. There's people over here sitting in chairs, other people standing in front of the stage, and other people two-stepping. You just go to AbilaineGives.org and you can see different prizes that you can give, different nonprofits. If you don't know who to give to, there's plenty of things for you to find out and interact with. That's gonna be my biggest thing. We've been on this ride for a while. It's spinning around. There's no line, so you don't have to worry about that. Next to Gravity Edge, we're gonna see, let's see if I can climb up more. Let's see. This is not so easy, guys. I promise you that. And he would have gotten out of Abilene unnoticed if it wasn't for this meddling reporter. Rattlesnake Roundup. Yes, this is a real snake I am holding. It is not dead. This is the first time they've had this, and you say August is a big time. So, you know, how far are y'all hoping this will go? Hey guys, we're out here at the Taylor Jones Humane Society for Next Star's Founders Day. What are we doing here today, Melissa?
If you can see over my shoulder, walls are getting painted.
And I'm gonna take y'all around. Say bye to David. Hi. And I'm gonna take y'all around. As you can see, let me see if I can flip the camera. There's a lot going on. They said there's more than 200 different businesses here to connect. It's going on at the Abilene Convention Center. What made you come out here and donate today?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? So you give a pint, you get a pint?
My son works for the fire department, so I told him I'd come up here and get blood.
So did you vote for the hoses, is that correct?
Of course.
How many donors they have, how many money they've raised, and then how many organizations they've had. So this is the main website. It's called AbilaineGives.org. We're out here in Sweetwater previewing the Rattlesnake Roundup. We got some rattlesnakes here. And what do y'all have going on today?
America is known as the land of opportunity, and 3 brothers from the Democratic Republic of Congo are proving that saying true right here in the Key City.
KRBC's Kelsee Pitman has our top story at 10.
It was not an easy path for the Sebahese brothers to get to the Key City, but now that they are here, they say Abilene is a great place to live because they were able to find jobs, a low cost of living, and a lot of community support.
They slaughtered us, like our friends, our loved ones, for 2 hours without fighting back. Imagine being slaughtered for 2 hours without fighting back. So even most of us, or most of our friends, were burned alive.
Something the 3 Sebahese brothers dealt with in their village in the Democratic Republic of Congo.
I'm from an ethnic group called the Banyamulenge, and we are very marginalized in the Congo, discriminated against.
Fleeing the country in 2004 to a refugee camp in the neighboring country.
People came and attacked our refugee camp and killed many people.
From the refugee camp to a safe haven, getting approved for a visa to come to America. Their first stop, San Diego.
When I came here, I didn't speak. I was not able to speak English.
Manoa, the oldest brother, was the first brother to move to Abilene. He came here because of other family members already living here.
We prefer to live the big family together because we help each other.
Next, the youngest brother, Fidel, then Patrick, making Abilene their permanent home.
Over there, you can't get a job, you know. There's no jobs, and the life from there is difficult, you know.
Each brother is raising a family here and are thankful their children will grow up in the Key City. In studio, Kelsee Pitman, KLBK, Abilene's local news.
A couple's New Year's night changed into an unforgettable experience when they delivered their baby in their home unexpectedly. Good evening, I'm Kathleen Barkley.
And I'm David Bacon. Thank you for joining us tonight. It was the Abilene Police Department's dispatchers' calm demeanor and directions that guided the couple's lives to change forever. KLBC's Kelsee Pitman has tonight's top story.
Abilene 911, what is the address of the emergency?
Well, actually, my wife is going into labor, and we are doubting if we're going to have enough time to get to the hospital.
3 seconds after you called 911, I called for you, because at that point, his head was out, and I was like, you need to come catch the baby.
Logan Pringle handed the phone to his father, and just like that, a 7-pound, 2-ounce baby boy was born.
Start to finish, from like her waking up to baby being in my arms, was like 45 minutes.
Stay on the line. I'll tell you exactly what to do next. Okay? Is the baby crying or breathing?
I was kind of in shock, and so it was really helpful to have kind of that step-by-step help into what to do next.
The dispatcher staying on the phone until paramedics arrived.
I was just kind of leaned against this wall here and sitting here holding the baby, and this kind of, so they came in, assessed. I mean, it's a tiny bathroom, as you can see.
Now looking back and listening to the 911 call.
I sound really calm. I was told I was really calm, but in my head, all I remember was like screaming, just no, 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 not here. Not like this.
The moment, unforgettable.
It all worked out in the end, but it was listening to the recording. It's like, wow, that was really quick,
and it was very intense.
But also still a blur.
Oh, you were in the tub?
Yeah, by that time.
I didn't know that.
I was trying to get out of the way.
Turning a New Year's wish into an unexpected reality.
We were not ready to have my secret dream of a home birth come true, but it did.
Yeah, it did.
And you survived.
I did.
In Abilene,
Did they decide on a name yet?
Oh, yeah, his name's Rory.
Kelsee Pitman, KLBK, Abilene's local news.
It's an update to a story KLBC first brought you 3 years ago. After nearly a decade of wondering about a missing branch to her family tree, Felicia White is getting closure.
Tonight, KLBC's Kelsee Pitman sitting down with White, hearing how her missing branch is planting a new seed.
You know, I finally figured it out after so much searching and so many times staying up late at night and looking for this person.
Felicia White spent 7 years searching for her father.
Not a day that went by while I was searching that I didn't look at somebody on the street or in the store or something and think, could that be him?
Finally, after putting her tree together on an ancestry website,
unfortunately, it was obituary.
that branch planting a seed to something bigger.
I got to reading his obituary and found out that I had 2 brothers.
Those brothers bringing her to New Mexico to meet the rest of the family in her dad's grave.
When I found him, I just kind of froze. Like time stopped for me. And I just sat there and just wished that, you know, he was there just to comfort me, but I knew it wasn't going to be possible.
Building an immediate bond.
It just felt right. That's what I have to go off of, and I'm excited. After my trip to New Mexico, I plan on taking more trips, and they plan on coming down here, too.
In Trent, Kelsee Pitman, KLBK, Abilene's local news.
The Pizza House in Clyde closed in May of 2018. The community was upset, and ever since then, the owners got asked every day, when were they going to open back up? Well, now is that time. KLBC's Kelsee Pitman gives us a slice of what they're serving up now.
Everybody knows about it.
Like 7:15.
And it's the place. I mean, everybody loves Clyde Pizza House.
The last Pizza House location was right here off I-20. The restaurant opened in 1990, but sadly, the owners made the tough decision to close in May of 2018. Now, 8 months later, the community getting some exciting news. The Pizza House has a new location right here at the old fire station, and when you see these flags up, that means they're open. Flags are up! And with only one post to Facebook about the flags, the soft opening turned into more than 400 pizzas cooked.
I just love seeing all the people that we didn't see because you know we got to be really close with a lot of the customers, and you know they were texting our personal phones and messaging us and saying, when are you going to get this up? When are you going to get this up? So I'll be happy to see everybody.
The customers remembering the times they had here. And many more to come.
I remember when they first opened in Clyde.
Hey, stranger.
My family just loves it. My daughter lives in Fort Worth. When they come in, that's the first stop. We got to take her and the kids to the pizza house.
Everybody realized, I think, once they closed, how much they went and how much they enjoyed it.
Making the restaurant a home away from home, whether it be with family members that owned it, like the Self Sisters' dad who started the company back in 1990.
He was a really special man. And this was his dream, and I guess we had to continue it.
Or the customers that come in to eat it.
They know you. When you walk in the door, they know what your order is. They greet you by name. They just, you know, they love you and they take care of you, and that's what makes the pizza even more special.
In Clyde, Kelsee Pitman, KLBK, Abilene's local news.
Thank you, Kelsey. They chose that location in hopes to increase business in downtown Clyde.